Main volume.
Yeah, everything's up.
Main volume. Nothing. Check. Check. Anything. Anything. Come on.
It's not picking up anything.
I'm gonna try this just for fun. Check. 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 Mic. Mic 1 2.
Where'd you put that?
Right here. We've got a little bit of volume there also.
Yeah, but it's not coming on here. So we can hear each other, but it's not picking it up.
Phantom power. Check. Nothing. I don't like that.
Yeah, because we can hear each other, but it's not registering.
It's not
there.
registering here, but it's registering here.
Check, check, check. Check. Maybe switch the board.
What do you mean?
Or switch this with the other, and we'll see if it's maybe something wrong with the mixer. Get the other gear.
Oh, do you think something's wrong with it?
It might be. Because if it's registering there, I don't understand why it's not registering here.
Well, should we see if this is, like, I wonder, is there a way to test this? You know what? Hold it.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. You can hear me? So maybe it is this. This isn't getting any light. So it's not registering like you can check, 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 check. But you can hear it on the computer. So everything's good except for we're not getting, which I guess it's not the end of the world if we know it's going, but you want to switch it anyway just to be safe. Check, check, check. Wait, there it goes.
What'd you do? It was the volume.
It was already up, wasn't it?
I just turned it up.
You went from, say, 9 o'clock. That's going to be a little high. That's good.
Check. Okay.
Are you still fine on the green levels? You're midway through there. So if
Yeah.
he starts yelling,
Do you want to yell into there a little bit? See what it sounds like.
I'm loud. Check 1 2.
Too high.
With a delay.
well, don't listen in here, not here.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Welcome to CIF San Diego Section Girls Division 5 Championship. www.cif. What's the website? CIF San Diego. Yeah, I do. San Diego. CIF San Diego.tv.
San Diego.tv.
I'll just read these.
Awesome.
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game on our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right here on CIF San Diego.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you by CIF San Diego.tv.
Hey, Ken, can you hear us?
Ay.
Okay. Let's figure that out.
You have the live reads. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. He's going to be on the end, and then I'll scoot over here. You want to get in the middle?
Ken, can you hear us at all? Ken. Ken, test. Ken, 1 2. No.
Kevin? Nothing?
Kevin?
Yeah.
Sorry. Nothing?
Nothing.
Thanks.
Ah.
Does it work if you spin around the other way and sit at that end of the table as the producer?
I could do that, yeah.
Try that.
All right.
We got to figure out why he can't hear us. Come on, Magic Man over here.
Okay.
Because it's not that loud on us either.
You can hear us?
Where's his,
Turn his thing up.
Oh, yeah.
mess with the volume here.
Which one is he?
Where's that one? So that's coming into there, so that's fine.
No, do we need to plug him in? I'm 1. Check 1, 2. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the San Diego Hall of Champions. The Hall of Champions, located in Balboa Park, is the nation's largest multi-sport museum with 3 levels of memorabilia in 68,000 square feet of space. It's also a great place to host your next big event. For more information, visit the Hall of Champions online at sdhoc.com. KBCSports.com and the Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook. Get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter. Or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. What is going on? You can hear me?
I'm afraid to go too much higher on this so we don't clip, but when you're cranked on whatever volume control you have on the camera is up as loud as
If you go loud, can you just go loud real quick? Like see what it sounds like?
Today's game is being brought to you by Susan Cooper Photography, the official photographer for the CIF. Susan Cooper Photography provides quality team and action photos. It can also provide. Now, do you do you have a headset to listen to that, or is it going out like that, or did it even give us the headset?
start chatting around.
Okay. Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com.
Okay. You might be a little lower. So we'll go back to here.
I'm a loud dude.
I don't know that we're going to be able to give you a whole lot more though, man.
Another thing we can do is do this. If I just take this off, have you check this out?
Yeah.
Let's check this.
Put those back on real quick.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Keep going louder though.
You can watch highlights or replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game and are on.
So that is one way to go.
So what'd you do?
I just went straight
So
from
come
here.
out of this, you can come out of this amp, so we're not messing.
That's just for his monitor,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Yeah, you're not messing with anything there.
That's just him. That's the before. So is that better, or was this better before?
Check 1 2.
Before.
No. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the San Diego Hall of Champions. Hall of Champions, located in Balboa Park, is the nation's largest multi-sport museum with 3 levels of memorabilia in 68,000 square feet of space.
Don't you wish we could just record that because you've read it like 9
Yeah, I know.
times now? Just hit a button and there you
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
go. All right, check 1 1, 1 2 check, check 1 2. All right, good stuff.
All right, once the coaches come back out, we can go down and get names.
Yep.
And then starters.
Put it down there.
And then PA announcement, we can drop that off
Yep.
on the way down there.
So we'll go with that for now, and then if you want to change it.
All right, I'll be right back.
Catch a motor clean. All right. Check 1, 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, check. How you doing? UCSD, all that fun stuff. All right. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, check.
Like a volume button that you can change.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive, back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. Two receivers far side, one near side. Hancock on a counter right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center. In their tight wing formation, Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run, breaks through, 4 tackles, and now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21-20.
Already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but
.316 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5, 10, touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Jason Snyder.
Holy cow. He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow.
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take. And there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot. Kept alive. Back in one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center. In their tight wing formation, Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run, breaks through, 4 tackles, and now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown, Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21 to
already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian, 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him.
.316 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take. And there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive, back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. Two receivers far side, one near side. Hancock on a
Welcome back to KBC Sports. Sorry, we're not KBC Sports. What are we playing? CIF. Where is it? CIF San Diego Section TV. Just a bunch of letters. Volume. Goal. Too loud. And here we go today. It's San Diego Section.tv. CIF San Diego, Jenny Craig Pavilion.
I'm hyped up, man. Ooh. Check, 1, 2. Welcome, CIF San Diego.tv.
Welcome to the Jenny Craig Pavilion. Andrew, come on, give me a break. Check 1, 1, 2, check. Shut up, good.
CIF San Diego.tv. CIF San Diego.tv. CIF San Diego.tv. All right. Yeah.
Is that a fire drill or?
Yeah, I don't know. And I'll keep score.
So will he.
Oh, like stats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool if they could do it on that end too. Good afternoon and welcome to CIF San Diego.tv's coverage of the San Diego Section High School Basketball Championships. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Jason Golden. A long weekend of high school basketball with exciting games, and we start off here with Division 5 girls.
Andrew, thanks so much. We've got the Tri-City Christian Eagles taking on the Ocean View Patriots. If the name Ocean View doesn't ring a bell, maybe Midway Baptist does. 2 years ago, the church, along with the school, changed their name. It's been described to us as maybe a marketing gig. Aside from that, we've got a great basketball game on our way. Both of these teams met back on January 26th, a 2-point win by Ocean View. Looking for a matchup. Talked to both of the coaches prior to. Not sure that they learned anything that they didn't already know. It was a darn good game. We expect the same kind of thing today. We were talking about it earlier. We kind of expect this game to play out in the 40s, and it'll be a good game for that. A great way to get this weekend started. 10 games, 2 days. Do you have the voice for it, my friend?
We'll find out. I definitely have it for game number 1 as Tri-City Christian makes their way down from Vista up in northern San Diego County. Meanwhile, Ocean View Christian coming down from the southern part of the county of San Diego County. And the class of Division 5, the number 1 seed Ocean View against the number 2 seed Tri-City Christian, and it should be a heck of a matchup. And it definitely has star power. Tri-City Christian has their star player in Faith Kratz, who is averaging about 16.6 points a game, 11.3 rebounds a game, and she's a force to be reckoned with. And on the other end, Ocean View has a sophomore that is just putting up amazing numbers, averaging 19.4 points a game, 6 assists a game, and about 8 steals a game as a sophomore. So she is someone you're going to want to get familiar with early on here.
you were talking about the Eagles leader, Kratz. Not only is she a force down low in the block with 16 points and 11 boards, she averages 6 assists. So the kick out when the double team comes, she's able to find the shooter in a real good way. Two very disciplined basketball teams. We're talking about Division 5. We don't have the largest teams. In fact, Ocean View will suit 7. They're only going to have a 6-man or 6-lady rotation today. So conditioning going to be a big deal. We also talked to the coaches a lot about the atmosphere, the environment. This is a gym 3 or 4 times bigger than anything these girls have ever played in. Controlling those emotions, making sure that they stay in the moment and pay attention to what's between those lines. Coaching cliche number 9, the court's the same size any way you go. You got to make sure you remember that if you're in both of these, you're playing in both of these teams. Should be a great one. Going to see some great crisp passing, disciplined basketball. It'll be a good one. Purists will like this game tonight.
Tri-City Christian starters really quick. Carly Cole, Sydney Petaway, Emily Lemke, Tori Badger, and Faith Kratz. Meanwhile, for Ocean View, it is Malia Naputi, Kapia Perez, Stormy Stecker, Virginia Zimeno, and Sabrina Johnston getting the starting nod for the Patriots. Ocean View is coached by Steve Johnson. Meanwhile, Tri-City Christian, Stan Bickley. And both fine gentlemen as well, as we had a chance to talk to both of them. Very good people, you can tell just from the brief conversation we had, and they really care about the program and, more importantly, the well-being of their players. So just about underway. Ocean View will be the designated home team since they are the higher seed, the number 1 seed. They're in the white. Meanwhile, Tri-City Christian is in the dark. Right off the bat, we have a steal, and Ocean View can't convert on the layup attempt. Sabrina Johnson missed her first attempt. Loose ball on the other end, and Ocean View comes up with it. They're looking to push. Just underway here. Mid-range jump shot is up and good as Kapia Perez gets the first bucket of the ball game, and the Patriots lead early, 2-0.
That was a nice drive by the Patriots, and then the drop out to Perez for the open jumper. Same look over here for Tri-City.
Yeah, Badger with the mid-range jump shot couldn't get the shot to go, and there's a fight for the loose ball. The arrow is pointing towards Ocean View.
Sabrina Johnson tied up with Faith Crates there. We're gonna see Kratz. Excuse me. We're gonna see that matchup a lot tonight. Should be a good one to watch too.
So game number 1 of 10 here this afternoon at Jenny Craig Pavilion on the campus of the University of San Diego.
Johnson, nice pick.
A steal here from the Eagles. Behind the back, nice move. Shot off the glass, got it to go. Beautiful shot there by Kratz. And she gets on the board, and she shows why she is one of the best players in Division 5, tying this game up at 2.
Not exactly rare at this level to see someone in the post be able to handle the ball pretty well, but Johnson showed you what her versatility is like.
Yeah, Kratz goes behind the back there and finishes. Meanwhile, a rebound after the missed shot from Tri-City. And now they're actually going to set something up. We've seen a lot of run and gun in the early goings here, and this will be the first set play for either team. Kratz is going to fire a deep 3. It's going to be well short, but the loose ball is picked up and put in. And Tri-City Christian gets on the board as Lemke.
Or was that Petaway, 11?
I'm sorry, yeah, that's Sydney Petaway gets on the board. And 4-2, the Eagles have the early lead.
Hounding defense by the Eagles. They're really challenging every move that Ocean View tries to make with the basketball.
Tough follow-away shot won't go from Stormy Stecker. And the rebound comes down to the Eagles, and they're going to bring it up.
Tri-City doing a nice job of controlling tempo, which is one of the things that their coaching staff talked to us about.
Badger to Lemke. Lemke fires the mid-range jump shot, nothing but net. And Tri-City has opened up a 6-2 lead.
Ocean View tried to speed it up a little bit. Nice block on the edge, Petaway.
Yeah, Malia Naputi tried to fire a 3 from the wing, and Petaway wouldn't have any of that and threw it out of bounds. And right now, the momentum is for Tri-City Christian, and they making the plays defensively and scoring the bucket on the offensive side.
For a 2 p.m. start on a Friday afternoon, we've got a pretty nice crowd.
As Badger throws the ball away, and Ocean View pushing on the other end. That's Sabrina Johnson, gets in the paint, lays it up, misses the layup. You won't see that happen very often. And the Eagles pull down the rebound.
Careful.
Johnson behind, knocks the ball away, and now we're going to have a foul, and I believe this is going against Tori Badger. That'll be foul number 1.
Love the sportsmanship. It was the players kind of came together in an incidental contact, but pretty hard contact. Nice to see that Tori Badger was able to help up her opponent. No hard feelings. Picked up Stecker, slapped her on the back, said sorry about that. It's the kind of sportsmanship we like to see at the high school level.
And that's ultimately what it's all about.
Yeah.
As the ball is knocked out of bounds, it will stay with Ocean View. Just underway here, quarter number 1, 5:04 left in the first quarter. 6-2, Tri-City has the lead over Ocean View. Tough shot is up, and Stormy Stecker will head to the line. That was a late whistle. I think the referee may have bailed her out a little bit there. That was an ill-advised shot, and she'll go to the line, though, and shoot two.
You know, we walked into this one thinking that it might be Ocean View that was going to assert themselves on the defensive end. Going back through their schedule, you'll notice that they held 11 teams to less than 20 points in a whole game. But it's actually Tri-City Christian that's come out and been ball hawking and all over the place and not allowing Ocean View a real easy shot.
Stecker misses the first of 2 free throws. Score remains 6-2, 5:01 here in the first quarter. I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Jason Golden. Jenny Craig Pavilion. Beautiful arena here on the beautiful campus of the University of San Diego.
If they'd allow me to put a cot in here, I would. Live here if I could.
Stecker shoots an air ball on that second free throw attempt, and so that's a violation. Goes back to Tri-City Christian. Lemke has it from straight away. Over to Badger. Badger on the right wing. Back to Lemke. And Lemke gets in the lane, has the ball stripped away, and now we have a whistle on the far side. And a foul is going to be called. The near side official said it was all ball. You can see him kind of hitting. And then the far side official came in and said, nope, she got the hands. And I believe they're going to call that against. That's on Perez. Petaway had a nice look down low, but she couldn't complete it. Pushing the other way now is Ocean View, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. As Malia Naputi, if she would have let that go, it would have stayed Ocean View basketball, but she tried to save it at the last minute and knocked that out of bounds, which gives it back to Tri-City Christian.
I want to go back just a second. We talked about Kathia Perez missing 2 of her free throws. Not something she's used to. She's a 54% free throw shooter on the year. The environment starts to play with you a little bit different backdrop. I know it was a couple plays ago, but that's the kind of environment that these kids are playing in for the first time.
Yeah, definitely playing in an arena compared to a smaller gym.
Impacts the game in a big way, especially from the free throw line. You're not used to having 30, 40 feet behind the basket there to look at.
Lemke is called for a personal on the defensive side, so the Patriots will inbound from underneath the basket. Inbounded over to Sabrina Johnson. Johnson double teamed, gets it back out. Swing over to the far side of the court. The ball is stripped away and a steal from Kratz. And Kratz comes up with forces the turnover and gives the Eagles the ball back. Nice pass down low, and Petaway puts in the layup. Beautiful look.
Exactly the opposite effect on both ends of the offensive side of the court. Ocean View, Coach Johnson, not exactly excited with that trip, with his team's offensive trip that ended in a missed layup shot. There was not a lot of movement, but on the other end, the Eagles, very effective moving without the basketball. They were rewarded with a nice pass and a layup by Petaway. Another turnover here by Ocean View.
Going back to that pass, that was Kratz with the beautiful assist to Petaway, but that will definitely be on our highlights later on this afternoon.
Our editors are going to love you for that. Now they have to go find that play.
And Kratz answers again with a long 2. And Kratz with her second field goal of the ball game. And the lead has ballooned up to 8, 10-2, and now a foul called as Naputi fires a long 2, but she was hit, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Naputi not afraid at all to hike that shot up. She's taken several. I believe that's her 3rd or 4th long jumper. Much to the surprise that we haven't seen Sabrina Johnson getting all that involved in the offense. Now that's going to be Kratz playing some hounding defense, but you might like to see Ocean View work on the shot selection a little bit.
And Naputi knocks down the first free throw. Going back to what you're saying with Johnson and Kratz, Johnson only a sophomore, so you got to wonder if that maybe has something to do with. I know obviously we're in the early going here, but Kratz, a senior, a little bit more experience, has really been the more focused and dominant one to this point. But again, we still have a long way to go, and Johnson's definitely capable of putting up huge numbers, so we'll see what happens.
Baseball pass from Kratz. This one bounces out of bounds.
We're talking to Coach Bickley before the game about Kratz, and has opportunities to play at the next level, but he was saying she has other life interests that she likes. She's not sure if she wants to go to college to play basketball. She might want to go and do other things. So she's still weighing her options, and we have a 5 seconds call giving it back to Ocean View.
I love hearing stories like that about high school athletes. There's so many high school athletes that are good at their sport that they've almost already mortgaged their future on that particular meal ticket. And to see somebody like Sabrina Johnson know that she's got Kratz do better things, or maybe not better things, but different things, it's nice to know that still weighing those options.
Ball is thrown out of bounds. Another turnover for Ocean View. They're really kind of struggling on the early going here. 3:02 left in the first quarter. 10-3, the Eagles on top. And Tri-City Christian has the basketball, looking to add to that lead. Kratz has it, swings it back. Mid-range jump shot, nothing but net from Tori Badger. And Badger expands the lead up to 9, 12-3, 2:42 left in the first.
Badger with a coaching clinic on that shot.
Another steal for Tri-City Christian, and they throw the ball away. They had an open layup if that pass was a little bit lower to Carly Cole, but it sails out of bounds, and the Patriots will get the ball back.
Just a little antsy. Had Cole open the baseball pass from Badger. Just a little out of the reach. Got an 8-point lead. You're not worried
9-point
about
lead,
it too
yeah.
much.
And Ocean View throws the ball away again, and this time it goes back to Tri-City Christian. We don't have the exact number of turnovers up here, but this first quarter has been
I'm running out of
full
fingers
of
and
them.
toes.
Yeah. And you got to wonder, I mean, they're a young team. They only have one senior on the team. They only go 6 deep for today's game. And so you got to wonder, maybe nerves and inexperience kind of playing a factor in the early go. Nice pass again by Kratz, and this time Petaway can't finish, but she is fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2, but again, a beautiful look from Kratz.
Yeah, Petaway's been hanging out on that low block and really going unrecognized by the defense of Ocean View. They're going to have to do a better job of recognizing all 5 players down there and knowing that Petaway's down there, and she'll hit that layup just about any time you give it to her.
So Sydney Petaway at the line shooting 2. First one up and short.
Proud Papa, Mr. Petaway, filming this game with his iPad. We didn't get paid for iPad, so I probably shouldn't say it, but that's all right. Mom with the big sign that says number 11.
Petaway will try to knock down the second one. First one was just a bit short. She has 4 points in the early going here. She's been a force down low. Second free throw up and rims out. So the lead remains at 9, 12-3, 2:09 left in the first, and yet another turnover for Ocean View.
Outlet pass, and it was Nia Lyles that was underneath for the Patriots. A little too hot to handle. Bounced out of bounds. Again, another turnover for Ocean View.
So Badger swings over to the left to Cole. Nice pass to Petaway down low. Petaway is hit, and she can't get the layup to go, but she'll go right back to the line to shoot 2 more.
Big
and right
hack
now,
by Stormy Stecker.
Yeah, Petaway has been the focal point of the offense here for the Eagles.
You know, she has been, and I think they would like. I think they would like to maybe go with their other first option in Kratz. But when you see a player that open on the block that often, you have to funnel the ball down there.
And that one no good. So Petaway 0 for 3, and you really do. You brought up a valid point. When you're shooting in a small gym and then you move into an arena, even at the collegiate level, people have, heading in your senior year to your first year of college, it's a transition shooting in a bigger arena.
Well, the same conversation happens when the big boys, the Division I, beautiful 2 and 1 coming on the rebound attempt. Katz puts it back up. She'll head to the line to finish the 3-point play traditionally, as it were. We're talking about your depth perception and how to shoot. The Division I guys that a couple of years ago when the national title game was held in Ford Field, 100,000 seat football field, even those players, Michigan State and North Carolina guys, having troubles at shoot around. Now that's what you do. You come out and make sure that shoot around you can get your depth perception. Not the easiest thing to do though. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean the game's still early for both sides to kind of get accustomed to it. But as of right now, it looks like
stoppage in play. I think Kratz,
contact or something.
Contact or a nick on the finger.
It looked like she was fixing something on her eye, but yeah, it does look like maybe there's blood on the finger. They need to get a Band-Aid on her. But Kratz has 6 points on the early going here, and she'll try it for 7 once play resumes back at the line.
Band-Aid comes out of the crowd. Help Kratz out.
14-3 is our score. 1:52 left in the first quarter. It's been all Tri-City on the rematch, as these two teams, as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, met last month, and Ocean View came away with a victory.
2-point game, and as both of the coaching staffs kind of told us, they didn't really learn anything they didn't know already. But Ocean View or Tri-City wanted to make sure that they controlled the tempo better in that game.
And Kratz drills the free throw to complete the three-point play. 15-3, 147 left in the first. Ocean View looking to get a shot off as they have been turning it over. And again, this one is close to a turnover, but I believe, no, they're going to say it's off of Ocean View. And another turnover.
We talked about Sabrina Johnson being more involved in the offense. They tried to route it through her, collapsed upon by 3 Tri-City Eagle defenders on that particular play. You have to pass out of that. You got to rely on your teammates to be able to catch passes and put up nice quality shots.
Badger gets fouled as she puts up a tough 2-point shot, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so Tri-City Christian has been making a living at the free throw line.
Are you looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then advertise with us on CIFSanDiego.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For information, give us a call, 619-677-3246.
Badger knocks down the first of 2, second one up, and second one no good. And the lead at 16-3, 125 remaining. So Ocean View right now just working to get a shot off. And they do get a 3-point shot, but it's going to be short as Perez
scraped the rim.
Yeah, it's a little short. The ball is knocked away. It's going to stay with the Eagles as Carly Cole had it stripped away.
Johnson with a nice hustle play coming back for the Patriots. Poked that ball out of bounds off the end line.
Nice pass down low. And Kratz gets on the board again as she had an easy look. That is her 9th point.
Second time we've seen that on the inbound play that they've gone to an easy layup to Kratz.
18-3. And this ball is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Ocean View.
Petaway with the active hands for the Eagles of Tri-City Christian.
Now, we said early on, I made a prediction that the game might stay in the 40s. Tri-City Christian is already at 18 points here. And we still have a minute left in the fourth. Or, I'm sorry, in the first. So 3 more quarters. And it looks like they're on pace to blow right past that 40 mark. And the defense has what's been keeping Tri-City with this big lead. Their defense has just been stifling. The ball is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Ocean View.
Baldwin off the bench for the Eagles, poked that one away. We talked to both of these coaching staffs a little bit about being a Division V school. Despite playing 28, 29 games a year, there have only been a handful of competitive games for both of these schools.
Sabrina Johnson misses 2 shots, and they still keep the offensive rebound as Malia Naputi put up a shot too. Johnson's going to, nice pass down low and finishes. Beautiful pass from Johnson, and the finish from Virginia Germano.
That was the best ball movement we've seen by the Patriots all afternoon long.
18-5 as we have 12 seconds left. Shot up, and Kratz is going to get called for a walk, giving it back to, or excuse me, that wasn't Kratz, that was Baldwin.
Yeah.
And it gives it back to Ocean View, and they can hold for the final shot here with 8.9 remaining. And if they can score before the end of the quarter and stop some of this momentum, that would be big for the Patriots. Sabrina Johnson splits the defenders, gets in the paint, off the glass, shot won't go. And
second easy layup, she's missed. You wonder where the focus is, and I'm not sure that Sabrina Johnson likes how this game's going. Hands on the face and kind of walking off a little bit dejected. She'd like better of herself and her Ocean View teammates. As we head to the second quarter, 18-5 our score. You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIFSanDiego.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIFSanDiego.tv. You want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for schools' athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com. Give us a call, 619-677-3246. Today's broadcast is also brought to you By the San Diego Hall of Champions. The Hall of Champions, located in Balboa Park, is the nation's largest multi-sport museum with 3 levels of memorabilia, 68,000 square feet of space. It's also a great place to host your next big event. For more info, contact the Hall of Champions at sdhoc.com.
I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Jason Golden here as we are about to start the second quarter. Girls Division 5 San Diego Section Championship game. And the Eagles will start the second quarter with the basketball. Tough shot from Baldwin, won't go. And Ocean View has numbers. Johnson, nice bounce pass. And shot won't go from Stormy Stecker. And now we have a foul down low. And it's going to stay, and it's going to send Stecker to the line as she got the offensive rebound and went back up with it.
On that drive, Perez got in real deep and had the presence of mind to know that the Eagles defense had collapsed on her. Basically just a little backwards pass to Stormy Stecker. Had an open look, just rimmed out.
And Stecker knocks down the free throw. Stecker was 0 for 2 at the line in the first quarter and knocks down her first attempt here in the second. And the lead trimmed down just a bit. Stecker knocks them both down. And the lead 18-7 now for the Eagles.
Petaway all alone down on the low block again for the Eagles. Couldn't get a pass down into her.
Mid-range jump shot from Badger off the back of the rim. And we have a foul on the rebound, and it's going to stay here with Tri-City. Or no, excuse me, that's going against Tri-City. And Ocean View will get it back. So they have a chance here to score and bring this back down to single digits. Getting outplayed for the majority of that first quarter. They have a chance to get right back in this here.
Like to see the effort out of Becca Baldwin, number 44 for Tri-City Christian. Down there doing the dirty work on the low block. All over, putting her fingerprints all over this first and second quarter so far. She'll check out now, being replaced by Sarah Sanders for the Eagles. We mentioned earlier, Tri-City Christian, a much deeper squad than the Ocean View Patriots. They'll only run, there's one sub that comes off the bench for Ocean View.
And it's not because they only play with 6 people. They only have 6 people.
Yeah, the school's 85 kids that go to the school, and a quarter of their girls
so it's not a coach's
play
choice
basketball.
necessarily, to play only 6.
Strong team, and it says something when you've got a rotation of 6 players and you're a number 1 seed in the San Diego CIF division.
Stecker misses her first shot attempt, gets her own rebound, and is fouled on the second attempt. And she'll have back-to-back trips to the free throw line here. And Stecker trying to charge the comeback for the Patriots.
Sanders charged with the foul for Tri-City. First one up and on the way.
Is no good. And Stecker now is 2 for 5 from the line.
Ocean View showed up a lot of red and gold in the crowd here, supporting their team, and they need it. They're going to have a big comeback if they've got hopes of winning this game.
And Stecker knocks down the second attempt. Quickly on the other end, shot off the mark.
Strong rebound by Ocean View, and it'll turn into a Sabrina Johnson drive. Gets past all 10.
And can't convert. Johnson really struggling from the field on the early going.
In traffic, almost got that one knocked away.
And turnover here. So now Tides have kind of turned a little bit here, whereas now it's Tri-City turning the ball over.
Basketball's a game of runs. Ocean View's got to hope that this one's a pretty good one for him.
And Stecker turns it over on the other end.
That may have well been intended for the Tri-City player.
So Badger has it now for the Eagles as she crosses half court. 18-8 the score. Tri-City Christian on top. 6:25 left in the first half. Tough shot from Badger. And they're going to say that was partially blocked. Loose ball comes down to the Patriots, and they're going to move forward. Sabrina Johnson trying to get on track. The star here, the star sophomore. And we're going to have a moving screen. That's the right call by the official as Stecker was moving as she set that screen. Official was all over that.
Love the effort, but yeah, you got to make sure that those feet are set before you put that screen in motion. And I'm not so sure that Johnson's the kind of ball handler. I'm not so sure she needs that type of help way out there on the wing. You can pass out of that pretty easy. Not the smartest foul.
And we have a timeout on the court called by the Patriots. So timeout 18-8. Tri-City on top of Ocean View by 10 with 6:09 left in the first half.
Today's game being brought to you by Susan Cooper Photography, the official photographer of the CIF San Diego section. Susan Cooper Photography provides quality team and action photos, can provide trophies and fundraising options all in one package. To have them come out to your event, contact Susan Cooper Photography at 619-501-7128 or visit them online, Susan Cooper Photography, all one word, .com. KBC Sports will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball championships as well as the finals. March Madness comes to high school basketball in California on March 17th for the regional basketball championships. 4 venues of coverage around the state. Then the following week, on the 23rd and 24th of March, California State Basketball Championships. Catch it all on kbcsports.com, your home for high school sports.
CIF San Diego TV's live coverage of basketball across the state. We're here in San Diego, but we have teams all across the state covering, whether it be in Fresno or Sacramento, Chico, everywhere across California. It seems we have a crew.
Casts of literally dozens spread statewide for these regional finals or division finals.
Badger has the ball here for the Eagles straight away. Fires Kratz. Kratz trying to find Petaway down low, but throws it out of bounds. I don't think Petaway, she was starting to box out, wasn't really looking for the pass, and it sailed right past her.
Kratz had something on that, too. It was, looked like a nice 94-mile-an-hour sink piece.
Nice crossover by Johnson. Swings it out to the top to Stecker. Stecker has it.
Nice cut.
Back to Johnson.
Triple teamed again.
Stecker throws it over the backboard, goes out of bounds to Tri-City Christian.
You know, there's one thing to say about shooters. Their confidence never goes away. It doesn't matter how many you take or how many you miss. You can't be afraid to put it up. Stecker for Ocean View and Badger for Tri-City Christian are those type of players.
We've kind of been at a standstill here, 18-8. And another turnover from the Eagles gives it back to Ocean View.
Emily Lemke checking back in for Tri-City Christian. Sorry, Andrew. She'll check in for Sarah Sanders.
Well, Tri-City hasn't scored here in a while because right before the end, with a minute left in the first quarter, I was saying they have 18 points. Here we are now approaching the 5-minute mark in the second. They're still at 18, so it's been about 4 minutes. Yes, I can do math.
Better than I.
There's a jump ball, and the arrow is pointing towards the Patriots.
Well, you start talking about, if you're watching this game and you know about this Ocean View team, that's a sense of pride in how well they play defense. We talked about how many teams they had held to under 20 points. They were at the end of the first quarter and about ready to give up 20. You knew that they were going to buckle down on defense, and they'd done it in a really good way here in the second quarter.
Johnson fires a tough 3 off the side of the glass. Fight for the rebound, and it looks like Kratz has it. She gets it away quickly.
Pass.
Beautiful pass by Kratz. And the layup is up, missed from Cole. And we're going to have Ocean View basketball. And Cole was wide open, just flat out missed it.
Nice hustle play by Cole down at the other end. I'm sure she would have liked to have that layup attempt back, but stayed with it, tried to knock the ball back in bounds. Her foot was on the inline. That's why Ocean View has the basketball.
And give Kratz credit, too, finding her down there. And out of bounds, and it stays with Ocean View. 4:50 left here in the first half, 18-8. And if you're Ocean View, you got to be, happy. I mean, you're down by 10, but your star player hasn't scored yet, and you're still only down by 10. So, keep it close until she can get going. As she fires a tough shot there, and that one goes out of bounds. Back to Tri-City Christian, but you got to think eventually Sabrina Johnson's going to get going.
Well, they're giving her every opportunity here in the second quarter. They've certainly routed the offense through her in the early going of this second quarter. She's had no problem putting the ball up. Just haven't found a bucket yet.
Badger along, too, and she can't get the roll. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball. The arrow is pointing towards Tri-City.
Stecker and Cole wrapped up. Stecker for Ocean View and Cole for Tri-City. Now Badger will inbound for the Eagles. Watch that underneath play.
Petaway can't get the shot to go. She had a decent look at it. Misses the shot, and now Ocean View pushing, and we have a foul.
Better defense by Ocean View on Kratz underneath. That would have been pretty easy. They've gone to that play inbound a couple of times. Just toss it up to Kratz, and she'll put it in for an easy layup. Well defended that time. Petaway was left alone, but she was a couple more steps out. Always makes the shot harder the further out you away.
So Stecker will head to the line for a 1-and-1 here, as Tri-City is over the limit with fouls. So Stecker, who has been at the line This will be her 7th attempt, and she'll hope for an 8th if she can knock down the front end of the 1-and-1. And she does. Nothing but net on the first attempt.
Right as rain on that one. Couldn't have found any more net if she wanted to.
So Stecker doing a great job getting to the line. This will be her 8th free throw attempt. Free throw is up, and that one is good. She gets the roll. And the lead is trimmed down to 8, 18-10 with 4:21 left in the first half. Badger up to Kratz. Kratz gets in the paint. Tough shot off the glass, won't go, and the rebound comes down to Ocean View.
Strong left-handed attempt, bounced off the window a little too hard. Johnson comes back on the other end.
And that should be a travel in there. There we go. Give it back to Tri-City. Johnson just trying a little too much there.
Yeah, her body language says that she's just pressing so hard in this game. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout. I think that was called by Tri-City Christian. It would have been Ocean View timeout had Tri-City Christian not called it.
4:05 left in the first half. Tri-City on top by 8, 18-10 here on CIF San Diego.tv.
Need a highlight video of your athlete working to earn a 4-year scholarship? Then you want to contact kbcsports.com. We can provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we'll give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246. KBCsports.com and Play On Sports Network showcases great high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook, get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch highlights in high definition on YouTube. All of your content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week, brought to you by your home for high school sports. KBCsports.com and Play On Sports.
So coming out of the timeout, the Eagles will have the basketball on top by 8. They have yet to score here in the second quarter as we are approaching the 4-minute mark, 18-10. Eagles on top. Badger trying to get it down low. The ball is knocked away. And Ocean View pushing forward. Sabrina Johnson gets in the paint. Ball is knocked away, but Ocean View is able to retain it as Stecker has it. And Stecker throws it away or loses control of it. And on the other end, Tri-City lays it up. Missed layup from Cole and a fight for the loose ball. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to go against the Eagles, and that will send Ocean View back to the line for 1-and-1. Another missed layup. They've had their opportunities to kind of extend this lead a bit. They just failed to do so.
Two things I really like to watch on that offensive possession for Ocean View. Sabrina Johnson knifed through the defense like she's done pretty much all afternoon. We've seen her press a little bit on this early going. She had the sense to back up and find that outlet pass to an open, I believe it was Perez, for the open shot. Now, it didn't turn out in the way that they wanted to, but you like the decision-making process of Johnson here in this stage of the second quarter.
And Stecker continues her free throw-a-thon, I should say. She just knocks down another one. This will be her 10th attempt here in the first half.
Best way to score points is when the clock doesn't run.
And after missing her first two, she's been, well, of course, I jinxed her right there. She misses the second one.
She'll thank you for that later, Andrew.
18-11 as Ocean View has trimmed the lead down to 7.
We thought this would be a competitive game. I think Tri-City came out with maybe a little bit more energy, but Ocean View is really stuck with it, and they've made this one interesting game just more than midway through the second quarter.
And a traveling violation will give the ball back to Ocean View, and they have a chance to bring this with the 3, only down to 4, which seemed, like we said, the early going. But like you said, basketball is a game of runs. Jump shot won't go, and a nice strong rebound by Kratz, and another long baseball pass to Cole. Cole will have another opportunity at it, and got it to go. She'll head to the line.
One. Two wide open layup looks on consecutive trips, and now Cole with defenders all over. Tough left-hander gets the roll.
That's what she was waiting for, apparently, because you said it. She missed 2 easy ones, and that one was tough. Got it to go with the contact, and she'll try to balloon Tri-City's lead back up to 10.
We talked about it. We talked about this game being a well-played and disciplined game. I actually thought it'd be a little cleaner than this, more turnovers than I think we both expected, but a very, very competitive game so far.
She misses the free throw. The lead stays at 9. Sabrina Johnson. And the ball is turned over as Katia Perez Threw that out of bounds.
Looking for Stecker again. Stecker moved in toward the paint rather than accepting the jump shot out on the wing. Created the turnover.
Badger to Cole. Cole to Baldwin. Baldwin can't get the shot to go. Gets her own rebound.
3 ball on the way.
And that's an air ball. And Petaway with the offensive rebound puts it up and in.
Petaway doing great work down there on the block. We've talked about it before. And her mom is more than excited with that Go Sydney number 11 sign.
And the lead back up to double figures, 22-11. And we have a kickball, which will reset the shot clock. 2.5 to go in the first half. 22-11. Eagles on top.
See if Ocean View can move the ball in the way that they like to. They're channeling the offense through Johnson.
Long shot won't go from Lampudi, and the ball is, we have a foul attempt.
Petaway
or a
wrapped
foul
up
attempt, a
with Stecker.
foul, I guess, as Stecker is heading back to the line.
Yeah, usually when you try, you actually do get the foul done.
Yeah.
Petaway
I didn't mean attempt.
Petaway got wrapped up with Stecker. Foul on Petaway for Tri-City Christian.
And Stecker will head back to the line. And they're shooting 2 this time. We're in the double bonus. So now Stecker will be shooting her 11th and 12th free throw attempts in this first half and knocks down the first.
There's your offensive weapon. Just send Stecker to the line.
It seems she's in the right place at the right time. You know, she keeps getting to the line and getting these tough rebounds. So she knocks down both free throws, and the lead has ballooned even further. Has been trimmed down even further, 22-13.
Another one and done offensive trip for Tri-City.
Johnson trying to get her first field goal. Shot won't go.
Goes
Offensive
strong.
rebound by Stecker.
Hey, guess who?
She came flying in there. She's a player you want on your team. She does all the dirty work, fights for every loose ball. That ball there, she had no business getting that ball.
No, not even close. Odd angle for the rebound. Jump ball. Ball stays with Ocean View. Long 2. Nice.
No, they're going to call that a 3 as Perez drills it. And the lead is back down to 7. Yeah, it looked like she may have been on the line, but the official right there said, no, that was a 3.
I'm not wearing stripes today. It's up to them.
Shot attempt no good as Kratz couldn't get it to go, but we have a whistle on the rebound attempt.
Kratz showing some range here in the second quarter. Did a lot of nice work down low in the first quarter. They're running that high post. Now she stepped out beyond the wing and starting to make her jump shot presence known.
Cole misses the first of 2. So Carly Cole will try to get at least 1 on this attempt, and she does just that, drills it. 23-16 your score. Eagles on top, 1:41 left in the first half. Sabrina Johnson yet to score for Ocean View. Perez throws the ball away. Carly Cole again has an open layup attempt, and she will make that one. That's their play. She leaks out every time, and so she has that baseball pass. And that's the 4th attempt that she's had at it in this first half.
The post players for the Eagles, Tri-City Christian, they've been doing that all year long, and you can almost tell. It's just
the baseball pass to Cole leaks out. Strong
nice
rebound, but throws the ball away. It was Kratz, and open look down low from Zermino, but she couldn't get it to go.
Zermino only a sophomore, getting a lot of playing time, and really, we're talking to coaching staff for Ocean View. Kratz really kind of took her to school in their first matchup. They want to see some improvement there, and they really like their chances if they get that improvement from Zermino in this rematch.
Stecker has the ball after the Eagles throw it away, and now Stecker dribbles it off her foot, and Baldwin has it. Becca Baldwin drives in. Now she'll pick it up, and we should have a jump ball. We do, and the arrow this time will stay here with Tri-City.
Slow developing play, the torrid pace in that early going. Almost looks like the players are kind of going in the quicksand mode a little bit, slower legs. They'll obviously have a chance to regroup here in a couple seconds with the halftime.
Nice pass down low, and the shot won't go, but that's going to send Kratz to the line to shoot 2. She's been quiet here in the second quarter. This will be her first attempt at a point.
Well, I guess a pretty good way to defend that inbound pass is just to shove the player in the back as she goes up for the layup attempt.
And Johnson just got called for her second foul, so something to kind of keep an eye on here for Ocean View. So Kratz at the line, and free throw rims out.
catch the best San Diego section basketball here on CIF San Diego TV. You can watch a replay of today's game after each event concludes. Easy for me to say. Please check out our game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Order a DVD or Blu-ray of the game. We're your home for basketball in San Diego. CIF San Diego.tv.
As Kratz knocks down the second free throw and brings the lead back to 10. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Perez throws the ball away again. Kratz again. Baseball passes it to Badger, and Badger will lay it up and in.
Boy, the guards do a nice job at Tri-City Christian of breaking as soon as that turnover happens to allow the post players to find an outlet pass. 10th point on that type of play.
Another turnover for Motion View,
what?
and again, Cole, an open layup attempt. She is hit. She'll head to the line to shoot two. That's her 5th leak out for a layup.
Johnson got her hard on the forearm, but apologized for it. Just a tough play. No ill will there. A smart move actually. A contested layup.
Make her earn it.
Might as well send her to the stripe.
And Cole gets the first one to roll in. I'm willing to bet Kratz is on the softball team for.
I would not be surprised.
Tri-City Christian. She has that baseball cannon of an arm that she keeps finding people leaking out, and Cole knocks them both down.
Third baseman get across the diamond real well.
And she throws strikes to him every time. 2 seconds. Shot at the buzzer from Johnson. No good. Off the side of the backboard, and that will do it for the first half. So we'll head to the halftime break with Tri-City on top by 14, 30-16 here on CIF San Diego.tv. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the second half in just a bit here from Jenny Craig Pavilion.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just.
Holy cow!
Can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion. Pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take. And there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot. Kept alive. Back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center in their tight wing formation. Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run. Breaks through. 4 tackles. And now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing, and as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21 to
already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchen in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve. Championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity. Look for Wallace. No, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match.
Kathleen Wallace. No better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace, 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
To the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hilmar, and Escalon. That's going to do it, folks. Victory formation, take a kneel. The clock comes out. The clock will tick down. The players jumping up at midfield. I think I see a Gatorade. Did we have a Gatorade shower?
We most certainly did. Casey Taylor getting the shower there. Very much deserved.
Down to 12.
Great tackle there by Ronald Williams there to make the stop for Helix.
And the Helix fans are starting to celebrate here. This is going to be the final play. 5 seconds. Pow will hand it off. And they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. That's Keegan who gets in, but that's going to be the end of the ball game. 44-6 will be the score. So Oceanside scores on the final play of the ball game.
And gets a consolation prize just to make this is kind of say that, hey, we didn't get shut out.
So 44-6 is your score. And Helix is celebrating on the sideline. Oceanside streak of 7 straight championship games has been ended.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Clock rolling, 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots. Dylan, he's got time, steps up. He's going to chuck it deep. He's got a man open. Seth Collins with a diving catch. He hauls it in at the 25. Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you right there. Dylan goes to show why he is a Division I prospect as he's able to step up, elude the pressure, see Collins down the field, and make the connection. As I'll tell you right now, there has not been a bigger catch for Seth Collins this entire season.
Fans nervously wait on the far side. Trips right. Vernon, the lone receiver to the left. Troy Zine rolls right. Here we go. And he's going to be... Oh, he gets away, but can't get away from the second slew. Vacaville takes over on downs, and the crowd erupts. So does the sideline. Got to watch it. Got to watch the sideline here.
Yeah,
Remember,
really
they were up
stepped
35-26. 2 unanswered touchdowns. That's going to do it, folks. Your 2011 Division II Sac Joaquin Section champions, the Vacaville Bulldogs. They win 39-35 in a
3rd and 4 from the 24-yard line. If this kick is made, I think I know who our player of the game is unless Escalon can pull a rabbit out of the hat. Snap down. Hole is good. Kick from Bancourt. It's through the uprights. It is good. Bancourt gets lifted up by his holder. Hillmar is up 20-17 with 19.5 seconds left. The fans across from us on the Hillmar side of things.
Welcome back to CIF San Diego.tv as we are about to start the second half with the Tri-City Eagles on top 30-16. And we are underway. They got the second half going pretty quick. Teams came out of the tunnel and they lined them up to inbound.
You get 4 games going in one day.
Yeah.
You got to keep a pretty tight watch.
There's that baseball pass again. And this time it won't lead to points as the shot won't go. Sabrina Johnson on the other end trying to get her first bucket of the game. Lays it up. Shot is blocked. Kratz has it, and she's going to push the other end.
What a versatile player. Coast to coast after the block.
And knocks it down
Hoop
with
harm
the foul.
going to the line.
So Kratz, that's her 12th point of the game. And she'll head to the free throw line trying to make that 13, and the lead has ballooned up to 16 here.
You just like seeing that versatility like we talked about it. Post player in Kratz runs the floor better, beat everybody down to the other end, wise enough to get the shot up early to make sure that it wasn't going to get blocked on her end, and all of a sudden she's looking for 3.
So Kratz at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play, and she does not as the free throw is a little short.
Off the front.
Stecker bringing the ball up now for the Patriots. Johnson back to Stecker on the wing. Pass down low is tipped out of bounds and it will stay with the Patriots.
Limke did a nice job for Tri-City Christian poking a hand in there. Of course, Ocean View keeps the ball, but those active hands are going to turn into more turnovers for the Eagles as this afternoon proceeds.
32-16, 7:17 left here in the third, just underway in the second half. Johnson has the ball knocked away, and now there's a fight for the loose ball. Johnson gets it back and throws it out of bounds, and it will go to the Eagles. Johnson's having a game to forget.
Low pass to Stecker was a little hot, bounced off her shin and out of bounds. Eagle basketball, but you're absolutely right. Sabrina Johnson.
And you got to feel for her. You know, she's led this team the entire year, only a sophomore, probably just trying to do a little too much instead of letting the game come to her. As Petaway can't get the shot to go, gets her own rebound, misses that, gets her own rebound again, and this time scores it.
Not the best position, a little bit deep underneath the rim there. She'd like to have one more step in front of the rim, but nice job of positioning herself and going up strong with the third layup attempt. Finally comes home for her.
Another steal. Kratz fakes a pass, and she is fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2, and Kratz has a chance to open this up to a 20-point lead if she can knock these down.
Naputi got her on the right hand.
And something to keep in mind, too, as this game progresses, Ocean View only has one senior on this team. That's Stecker. So you got to see how they respond being in this championship game and falling behind like this. You got to wonder how they're going to respond.
That's obviously there's two sides of that coin. You talk about a very young team playing here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. This game is going to pay dividends in the next year or two.
Oh, yeah.
When these young players mature. You take your lumps now. It's like any rookie that shows up in the major sports. You're going to take your lumps in the first year or so, and you come back so much stronger for it. Ocean View is no different.
Kratz is going to get called with an offensive foul there on that offensive rebound. And ball will go back to Ocean View. You're right. And I think, obviously still a lot of time in this game, but I can tell you, Ocean View, this isn't a one-and-done team. They're going to be back here next year with this youth they have.
Well, we'll talk about it. We're talking about their youth, but they still had a 1 seed in this tournament. They
had
exactly. A wonderful year. 22-2 speaks for itself.
Exactly. And so although they're down by 19 here with 6:27 left in the third, still plenty of time for this team with this talent to make a push as the ball is kicked out of bounds, reset the shot clock. It will stay with Ocean View.
Like the effort by Stecker to try to find the entry pass down low in the block. Hot bounce pass, and I believe it might have been Cole that got her, stuck the leg out there to prevent the pass.
Stecker, pass over to the left side. Long jump shot won't go from Naputi, but we have a foul, and Naputi will head to the line to shoot two.
Naputi took a little, you'd like to catch that pass and get it up in rhythm. And I think Naputi's first thought was to dish that ball off, realized she was standing all by herself, and you might as well put up a shot. Tough to find a rhythm in your stroke when you're timing with that type of timing, I guess, what I was trying to say.
So Naputi at the line trying to trim into this lead, and she can't as the first one won't go.
Because the shirtless bandits for the Eagles are parked behind the Ocean View stands, causing a bit of distraction possibly.
Naputi's second free throw attempt is up, and this one no good as well, and the rebound comes down to Kratz. Kratz gets a pass.
Ooh.
Lemke, nice pass down low to Petaway, and Petaway can't get the shot to go, and the rebound comes down to the Patriots.
That's positioning when it comes to Sydney Petaway, a younger player, I guess not, she's a senior on this team. You want a little bit better spacing, be out a little bit more in front of the basket to make those entry passes count a little bit more. Does a nice job of getting the ball up, but a little bit better positioning on the floor, and she'll have 10 more points tonight.
And Ocean View throws the ball away again, giving it back to the Eagles. The lead remains 35-16. 5:49 left here in the third. Cole will fire the shot, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Kratz has it, but she can't finish down low, and this time the rebound comes down to the Patriots.
Stecker drops it off to Naputi. 3 defenders, and that corner is the third defender right on the out-of-bounds line.
And I believe they're going to call a timeout. That's going to be a 30-second timeout called by the Patriots. 35-16 the score. Eagles on top. 5:28 left in the third quarter here on CIF San Diego.tv.
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIF San Diego.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you by CIF San Diego.tv. Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching a great high school community? Then you advertise on CIF San Diego.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get the message out to a very important demographic. For more information, call 619-677-3246.
So coming out of the timeout, the Patriots will inbound from underneath, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Patriots. They'll inbound again from the side.
Nice move by Stevie Johnson, the head coach for Ocean View, bailing out his point guard over in the corner. Used that timeout to preserve that possession.
Ball is knocked out of bounds again, and again it stays with the Patriots.
I would say active hands, but it's not really. It's active limbs. They got feet and arms and everything flying at the ball from Tri-City Christian.
And the ball passed over to Johnson, who has really struggled in this ball game on the right wing, and she's going to get called for a shot clock violation there, as unaware of the situation. Again, that may be, having a young team, not really focusing on the shot clock, just so focused on getting the shot off.
Well, it's difficult because you generally speaking, you started 3 possessions on that same trip down the floor with the ball being knocked out of bounds twice. It's tough to keep an eye on the clock that whole time. There's a lot to look at already.
Offensive rebound from Cole. Her shot won't go, and Kratz a rebound, and her shot won't go.
It was only a matter of time before Ocean View got that rebound. There were 3 Patriots down low and only Kratz for the Eagles.
Johnson drives in, can't get the shot to go.
Oh, the baseball pass. There it is.
There it is again to Cole, and Cole
a little hot.
Lost control of it, gives it back to the Patriots. Patriots need to make a push here. 4.5 to go here in the third, and the ball is kicked out of bounds back to the Eagles.
So we've seen the pace pick up again here in the early time, and talking about seeing that pace. Coach Stan Brinkley, both hands out, calming his players, hands to the ground, asking his players to slow down, start thinking about it. We've got this lead. Let's not give it away.
Long 2, and gets the friendly roll is Lemke, her 4th point of the game, and the lead up to 21. 4:12 left, and now there's going to be a foul called against Petaway.
Stecker and Petaway knocked knees. Both players get up pretty quickly. Stecker being aided by her teammate. She comes off with a little bit of a limp on the left knee, and I think she might have a splint on one of her right fingers as well. I think that was probably more painful than anybody else. Johnson came over and grabbed her up by her right hand, and I was, hey, careful, I got a Band-Aid on that one.
They throw the ball away. Kratz has it, and Kratz will drive it in the paint, puts up a shot, gets the roll, score it, and Kratz continues her scoring binge as we have an injured player down low.
Stecker took that one true. That was a firm hit by Kratz, and nobody's more apologetic than her, but Stecker's not feeling well down there. She's been on the ground for a minute.
And it looks like she's getting up, but why am I not surprised at Stecker down there? She's the one that does all those type of plays. She's kind of your grinder, and she's up and looks like she's going to be all right. It's definitely a great sign. I'm impressed with her. The way she can play and the way she comes after loose balls and fights and not scared of going after it. It's no wonder she's been so successful over here at Ocean View.
Shake out the cobwebs a little bit.
But meanwhile,
not sure what happened there. She's walking a little gingerly over to the sideline.
Meanwhile, Kratz scores her 15th point. She's right at about her average. She averages about 16.5 per game. And also keep in mind, going back to Stecker here, keep in mind what we talked about, they only go 6 deep. So if you have an injured player, you're losing, especially losing a player of Stecker's caliber. It's going to be tough.
A timeout called on the floor to let Stecker get a couple more seconds to gather herself.
And she's going to go to the bench.
And she's a little woozy there. She's going to take a little bit of time to clear out the cobwebs, and I would not be surprised to see her back in this game, obviously talking about being 6 deep. But that's the type of leadership and heart that you'd like to see on the floor for Ocean View. Everything's sorted out. Now the Ocean View Patriots will inbound from the far court, far inline.
So Nia Lyles in the game.
That will do it for Ocean View.
The lone sub. And we have a foul, and it looks like it's going against Ocean View on after they turn the ball over.
Naputi called for the foul. It's our first.
3:45 left here in the third quarter. 39-16, Tri-City on top big over Ocean View. Long three-point shot is good.
Damn. Well, you know it's your night when you know it's your night. And Kratz, from 2 steps beyond the arc, made that one look pretty darn easy.
And that's 18 points here for Kratz. She is everything she was made out to be. Can score down low, can score from far away. We have a jump ball, and the arrow will go back to the Eagles.
Kratz and Johnson get together, and from anything else, a nice show of sportsmanship there. Kratz making sure Johnson knew it wasn't ill-fated. She wasn't looking for the hard foul. Just wanted to get the possession arrow back in their possession.
42-16. Again, these two teams met about a month ago with Ocean View winning that one by a couple. Big difference here this afternoon.
47-45, the final in that game on January 26th. And I would say the Tri-City Eagles maybe learned something coming out of that one.
And they're the experienced bunch, and you know they were hungry for this coming in. Still 3 minutes to go here, but Tri-City looking awfully good. 3-point shot attempt. It's an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Eagles.
Stecker back in after a couple of plays off.
I'm not surprised.
No, not at all. She's the one that tried to save that ball. A little slow back down court, but she's a gamer. She'll be in. If they got to play again in an hour and a half, she'll play.
So the Eagles, with 2:55 left in the third, have the basketball. Ball is stripped away, and it goes out of bounds to Ocean View as Lemke had it knocked away. She thought it went off of a Patriot player, but official said otherwise.
Lyle stays in the ballgame for the Ocean View Patriots. She was the first sub off the bench, remember, the only sub off the bench when Stecker came out for her injury.
Johnson swings out, long jump shot, won't go from Stecker, and the rebound is controlled by Ocean View. Nice offensive rebound. Johnson, nice pass. Jump shot up and good.
Lyles.
Nia Lyles gets on the board.
Talked about that timing. That was a catch and shot in rhythm for Lyles.
And Ocean View comes up with a steal. Stecker leading the charge. Stecker drives in, and she is fouled, and they're going to say it's on the grounds. But Stecker.
Yeah, didn't get the shot up, but Kratz got a little aggressive and put a hip on her.
Just one possession at a time here for your Ocean View. You're down 24 at this point, but one possession at a time. Just chip away at it. You got 2:12 left here in the third. If you could bring that down to 16 or so before the fourth, anything can happen as we have a timeout on the court. 2:12 left in the third. Tri-City Christian on top, 42-18 here on CIF San Diego.tv.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com, or give us a call, 619-677-3246.
So Ocean View will inbound from underneath. After the timeout, it is Perez doing the inbounding. And tried to get it to Lyles. The ball is knocked away.
Stecker chases it down.
Stecker has it, puts up a floater, and shoots it over the backboard, goes out of bounds to the Eagles. It's a little bit too much adrenaline on that shot.
A little mustard on that one. Rim's not at the bottom of the shot clock.
So Lemke.
Badger into
Badger.
traffic.
Badger has it taken away. And now Perez looking to push for Ocean View. Perez gets in the paint, off the glass, got it to go. Oh, no, they're wiping off a charge.
Wow.
Credit Lemke for taking the charge.
Nice play by Lemke, and there's nobody happier in this gym that she was able to draw that charge. Fist pumping all the way.
Ocean View people aren't too happy with that. And I'll tell you, I'll give her credit for taking the charge. I'll definitely give her credit for that. But I think she was a little too far underneath the basket, and you got to give the offensive player some room to actually score that.
Luckily, that little hoop underneath the basket, that doesn't matter.
And it looks like
the foul on Lyles.
I believe that's going against Perez, and that's number 5.
Those are fifth foul.
So that is it for substitutions. She will check out, and Naputi will come back in.
I like the spark that Lyles has provided this Patriots team off the bench. She's got 2 points and a nice steal, and just active all over the place and working well off the basketball too.
Cole swings it across the court to Lemke. Lemke has it knocked away. She's able to get it back momentarily. Now Johnson has it.
There's
Johnson
Lyles again
to Naputi and throws it out of bounds back to the Eagles. 1:30 left here in the third, 42-18.
Naputi did a nice job just trying to keep that one in bounds. She knew that was going to, had she been able to corral it, she was going to be way too far under the hoop to make anything happen. Just tried to bounce it back out into the court, make something good happen. Ran out of bounds, and that might have been pretty good.
Ball is stolen away. Ocean View comes up with it. Stecker gets in the paint, lays it up and in.
Emily Lemke was there to be in the picture to provide defense, but Stecker did a nice job going up around her with the right hand. Not much of resistance on that shot.
Jump shot is short. And Johnson has the rebound. She'll drive. Picks up her dribble. Pass down low to Lyles. Has it knocked away. Goes out of bounds, but it should stay with, and it does, with Ocean View.
Kretsch tried to bounce it back, smack it back in bounds, but her foot was on the end line. Ocean View keeps the basketball.
53 seconds left here in the third. Tri-City up by 22. Ball is Naputi trying to get the ball inbounded. Gets it to Stecker. Stecker to Lyle. Back to Stecker. She'll fire a mid-range shot. It's short. And Kratz with the rebound. Kratz with the baseball pass again. Cole trying to get the ball past, but throws it out of bounds. As Cole just led the player just a little bit too much there.
Julie Chappell, freshman, checking in for the Tri-City Christian Eagles, was on the other end of that long outlet pass.
Another mid-range jump shot. This one well short from Lyles. And the Eagles are going to push. And it should be a travel. It is a travel. As Cole shuffled the feet, giving it back here to Ocean View. And they can hold for the final shot if they elect to do so with 25.2 remaining here in the third.
Sabrina Johnson looking to get her game going here late in the third.
And she finally drives in and gets the shot to go. Sabrina Johnson scores to bring it down to 20 with 12 seconds remaining. Badger swings outside. Long shot, no good.
Baldwin with a rebound attempt. That one no good either.
And Johnson will get it back and won't get a shot off before the buzzer. So after 3 quarters of play, it is Tri-City Christian on top Ocean View, 42-22, here on CIF San Diego.tv.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by the San Diego Hall of Champions. The Hall of Champions, located in Balboa Park, is the nation's largest multi-sport museum with 3 levels of memorabilia and 68,000 square feet of space. It's also a great place to host your next big event. For more events and more information, visit the Hall of Champions online at sdhoc.com. Today's game is being brought to you by Susan Cooper Photography, the official photography of the CIF San Diego section. Susan Cooper Photography will provide quality team and action photos and can provide trophies, fundraising opportunities, all in one package. To have them come out to your event, contact Susan Cooper Photography at 619-501-7128 or online at susancooperphotography.com.
So Tri-City Christian 8 minutes away from the section title here.
Not unfamiliar territory. They were champions in 2009 and 2010, trying to reclaim that title here in 2012.
Lyles will get the ball inbounded for the Patriots. And do they have one final push in them here as they trail by 20? Stecker picks up her dribble over to Johnson. Johnson splits the defenders, and she is fouled.
Tried to get around Chappell, and Chappell got a hand on her. I believe that's only her first foul. She's only been on the floor for, I think, maybe 2 game minutes.
Petaway will check back in. She'll come in for Baldwin.
Baldwin and Petaway have done a really nice job of being that number 5, that strong forward position all afternoon for Tri-City.
Stecker picks up her dribble over Lyles. Now Naputi has it. Throws the ball away. And there's the baseball pass. And there is a jump shot up and in from Badger.
Nice okey-doke move underneath. Got the player in the air, went around her, and put up the easy layup as the player flew by.
Lyles trying to get it to Johnson, but throws it away. And here we go again. Cole, open layup, score it.
Fast break opportunities for the Eagles are coming too easy at this point. They haven't run an offensive set since the mid part of the third quarter.
Johnson splits the defenders, gets in the paint, can't get the shot to go.
Not her day. You talked about it earlier, one you'll want to forget. Thankfully, she's got time to do so, only a sophomore.
Badger, nice pass down low. And Cole finishes it down low, and we have a timeout call by Ocean View as Tri-City has opened up their biggest lead of the ball game, 48-22. 6:49 left here in regulation, and the Eagles can smell it here at Jenny Craig.
KBCSports.com will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball champions as well as the finals. March Madness comes to high school basketball in California on March 17th for regional basketball championships. 4 venues of coverage are all around the state. Then the following weekend, March 23rd and 4th, it's the State of California Basketball Championships. You can watch it all on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Jason Golden. Game 1 of 10 here at Jenny Craig Pavilion. The next one will come up shortly after this, Division 5 boys matchup, which should be a fun one as we have Foothills Christian taking on the Rock. And both of those teams match up pretty well. It should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I saw both of those teams get into the locker room during the halftime break of this game. Came in very businesslike. Everybody in their sweats and warm-ups. Foothills Christian has been here before. This is a business trip for them.
Oh, yeah.
That should make it for a darn good game, though. Still got some time here.
And the Rock has been trying to get over the hump for so long, and they finally do and get to the final here against, as you mentioned, the team that seems like they live here in Foothills Christian. And Coach Leaf, who does a fantastic job down there for the Knights. Contrary
to popular belief, a locker room is not painted in purple and gray for Foothills. They are here a lot, but not that much.
Well, them and La Jolla Country Day for the girls can share war stories about that because they make an annual trip here every year.
Kratz still being active late in this ball game, knocking that three-point attempt out of bounds off the hands of Napudi.
You can throw Lincoln in that mix as well. This is their third year in a row trying to win for the third time tonight. Shot won't go from Ocean View. Rebound goes down to the Eagles.
Kratz with a rebound, doing a great job filling up that stat sheet all afternoon.
Cole, and I've been impressed with Cole. She missed a couple easy layups, but for the most part, nice pass. Petaway can't get it to go. She'll head to the line to shoot, too. Give it to Kratz again. Wow, she is really a heck of a player.
And again, with the precision on the pass, she went, to borrow a football phrase, only the receiver could catch that. Petaway had her hands a foot above everybody else's heads, and it was just a pinpoint pass by Kratz. Couldn't finish it up, but she'll go to the line for two.
Well, I'll tell you, if the game stays the way it is, I think my vote's already been cast for player of the game. I think just on those assists she has on those baseball, she's been unstoppable scoring.
Well, she's filled up every statistical column that you can find, and it's the kind of game that I don't know that you expect to have this kind of game in a final, in a division final, but she's been locked into what the game is and not let the environment get to her. She's just played her game, and she's filled it up, man. She's had a heck of a night.
Petaway knocks down the first of two. Again, we will have a player of the game interview after, so you want to stay tuned for that. We'll bring them up here. Well, maybe a little bit of a delay as they go through their celebration and get their trophies and all that kind of stuff. But if you stay patient, we'll get them up here and we'll have that interview. And
check it out. We have to be here for 8 hours. We're going to get an interview for you. Not that we have to be. We love being
we want to be here for as we have a foul on Johnson. She was trying to drive in. But, yeah, I mean, you got great basketball throughout all today and tomorrow. And we'll have every game live here on CIF San Diego.tv, so be sure you check in periodically. And also you can buy a DVD of any game you please and have that as a keepsake.
Souvenirs all around.
And there's a shot down low and a foul as that's Stecker heading back to the free throw line.
Well, that was a great move by Stecker. She was able to get the more experienced and player with better size than Kratz up off her feet and completed that play, got the bodies into each other to draw the foul. Experience that you're going to see from a senior.
Exactly, and it's no coincidence that the only senior on this roster is having the best game for them.
Kratz checks out. Get a little bit of a breather here, 5:43 remaining.
So Stecker will try to knock down the three-point play here. The free throw is up and good. After that first attempt where she went 0 for 2 from the free throw line, she's only missed one since then.
I think she dialed it in.
Yeah. Nothing but net on almost every attempt. Long two off the side of the glass, won't go. And Johnson looking to push. He has a player down low,
Lyle's
and
open.
Lyle scores it.
Nice little spurt there from Ocean View to run that fast break pretty much to a textbook.
Give the assist to Sabrina Johnson. Long jump shot off the side of the glass.
Badger wanted a foul, didn't get it.
Fight for the rebound, and it is knocked away. It looks like the Eagles will come up with it. They do. Cole at the free throw line. Cole puts up a floater, won't go. Johnson with the rebound. She has two players ahead. Gets it to Napudi, and Napudi off the glass. Got it to go. Back-to-back assist from Johnson.
Got Badger in the air, just that little bit of hesitation. The defender flew by, and it's an open look from there.
And I believe the Eagles want to talk things over. They call a timeout with 4:43 left here in regulation. And Tri-City has a 21-point lead over Ocean View here on CIF San Diego.tv.
KBCSports.com and Play On Sports Network showcase high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook, get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch highlights in high definition on YouTube. All your content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week, brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com and Play On Sports. Need a highlight video for your athlete working to earn a 4-year scholarship? Then you want to contact KBCSports.com. We can provide recruiting videos for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we can give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call 619-677-3246.
I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Jason Golden here at Jenny Craig Pavilion on the beautiful campus of the University of San Diego. Just minutes away from the bay here in San Diego. Beautiful view. If you're on the campus, you overlook, you see the whole ocean right there in the bay, and doesn't get much better.
Whoever picked this little plot of land for a college was rather smart.
Yeah, that one and the other one, if you haven't seen it, is Point Loma Nazarene.
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally on the beach. As the Eagles fire up an air ball, gives it back to Ocean View. But going back to Point Loma Nazarene, I don't know how you concentrate on school at that place. You walk out, you're literally on the water.
You don't?
There's a few basketball tournaments there this past year that we were a part of, and nice, strong rebound from Petaway. I'm impressed with Petaway too. She's a feisty player down low, and kind of does. She's kind of Tri-City's version of Stecker.
Yeah, does all the gritty things. Yeah. She's long and lean, has active hands. She's knocked 3 or 4 passes away with her feet or hands or ponytail. Anything she can get on the basketball, she's going to try, and she's done a really nice job of doing the hard, dirty work. And she's been rewarded in the stat column. I believe she's looking at double-digit points tonight.
Nice pass down low to Petaway. She'll swing it back out. Ball's knocked away. Lyles has it, and she loses it. Pass to Petaway. He has a look down low. Score it.
Beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you, if it wasn't for Kratz, Petaway would be my other vote for player of the game. She's having a great ball game, but you can't overlook what Kratz has done.
Just aided the team in so many ways today with leading in assists, points. Has done a nice job. I don't know that she's the leading rebounder tonight, but she's gotten some important ones.
Yeah, she's gotten some big ones. I don't have the exact stats on rebounds here in front of me, but as Naputi has it, swings it up to Lyle, so we'll give it back to Johnson. Sabrina Johnson will fire a 3. Can't get the roll. And she'll get her own rebound. Turnaround shot short. Gets her own rebound again. Off the glass. Won't go.
A little too quick with that third attempt.
And Cole
nice form.
Just outruns everybody, but guess who knocks it out of bounds? Stecker's not giving up on the play.
Stecker doing a nice job in that underdog role, just playing so hard through everything that they've gone through, trying to give this crowd a great showing that showed up out here from Ocean View. She's playing her heart out in her final game as a Patriot, leaving as a senior.
Shot it up, won't go, and
Johnson with the rebound.
Lemke couldn't get the shot to go. We have a jump ball. Arrow is pointing towards the Eagles. 3:03 left. Tri-City is just a few minutes away from San Diego section champions for Division 5.
Catch the best San Diego section basketball on CIF San Diego TV. I'll finish that later.
Johnson comes up with a loose ball, and Johnson's going to push. Swing. And Hootie's shot won't go. Johnson with the strong rebound puts it up and in.
Staying with it on an afternoon to forget. Sabrina Johnson has stayed with it all afternoon. Starting to find some points, find her rhythm underneath.
Unfortunately, a little too late here as we're approaching the 2.5-minute mark and her team trails by 21. But again, we mentioned it, only a sophomore, and this whole team is coming back except for Stecker. So you got to figure they're going to be back as Coach Johnson wants to talk it over here in the final 2.5 minutes. But Ocean View, no doubt about it, they'll be back.
As I was saying, you can catch the best of San Diego section basketball on CIF San Diego.tv. You can watch a replay of today's game after each one concludes. Plus, check out our game highlights, player of the game interviews, and much more. Or order a DVD or Blu-ray of the game. We're your home for basketball in San Diego. We are CIF San Diego.tv.
Want to thank our producer today, John Henry Winter Nolte, and our videographer, Kevin Bear, for doing an outstanding job. And, of course, my partner here, Jason Colton.
Can you imagine what John Henry's football jersey is going to look like? How many letters on the back of that thing? We kid because we care. More hyphens than I'd ever dream of in a name.
So 2.5 minutes to go here as we are about done with game 1 of 10 here as the ball is thrown away. Lemke comes up with it. You got to think the Eagles might just slow it down here, or maybe not. Lemke drives in, shot off the glass, won't go. Johnson with the strong rebound, picks up her dribble. And to get to Stecker. Stecker will take it to the free throw line to Lyle. Back up top to Naputi.
Ooh, close to a travel, but got in.
And a whistle, and I believe that will send Malia Naputi to the line.
I believe Lemke called for the foul for Tri-City Christian, the Eagles. Charging Cole, actually. It'll be her second on the afternoon. What a game here. What an experience. This game started at 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. And as full as the gym can be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, this one is. We expect the crowds to swell as the evening goes on. But the camaraderie and the excitement over Division V sports and just San Diego sports in general in this environment is something great to see. You have a buzz already at 2 in the afternoon.
And the Naputi gets the second one up as well. You got to thank the West Coast Conference for the collegiate level. This gym is part of the West Coast Conference, and a couple other gyms across the state of California are hosting the high school championships today that are part of the conference, Santa Clara and St. Mary's.
Mm-hmm.
So showing their hospitality by letting these high school events take place in their venues.
Outlet Naputi all alone.
Misses the layup, and another rebound is pulled down there by Kratz, maybe her easiest rebound of the game, as we have 1:38 to go. And the Eagles right now just content to, you would think,
setting their offense, and Petaway goes up for a strong shot.
Credit Cole, though. A nice pass to Petaway, but couldn't finish. And we have another timeout called with 1:25 remaining.
We're going to be able to stay here. We are get to talk about this game a little bit, and I don't know, the next 9 possibly.
No, I mean, this one, again, and I don't want to, overlook Ocean View. Number 1 seed, they're getting beat by 19 here, but with a majority of their players coming back.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit earlier. A game like this is going to stick in their craw and be a thorn in the side all spring long until they get back into camp and start the season up next year. You've got 5 girls that are darn determined not to let this happen again. They're a good team. We've already seen that. They're only going to grow. They're only going to get better. Would not be surprised to see them back here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion next year. Obviously, the season's long. You got 25 games or so to go. But, this kind of game, the coaching staff for Ocean View won't allow the teaching opportunity to slip away from this type of basketball game.
And on the other end, for Tri-City Christian, they'll have a couple people coming back next year as well. Carly Cole, only a sophomore. We saw what she can do. Lemke, the point guard, she'll be back, only a junior. Badger, only a junior. She's going to be back. And we saw a moment from Becca Baldwin as well, and she'll be back next year. So some nice core pieces coming back for the Eagles, too. I wouldn't be surprised to see these two teams rematching next year. Johnson over Stecker. Her shot won't go. The rebound is controlled by Cole. Ooh. Cole has it down low and will score it. But give that.
The discipline on defense by Tri-City Christian. The book on Ocean View it's not long. It's make sure that you know where Sabrina Johnson is at all times. The Eagles have done a great job of that this afternoon. Anytime she touches the ball, she's got 3 Eagles, no less than 3 Eagles around her at all times. That's tough to get your offensive game going. And when you're the best offensive option on the floor and you've got 3 people around you, you've got to make sure that your teammates are more involved. Stecker's done a nice job contributing where she can, but Johnson has been stifled by a strong Tri-City Christian defense this afternoon.
The timeout called by Tri-City is a
bunch of dry jerseys coming in.
Exactly.
A fresh 5 coming in for
a
the
line
Eagles.
change coming in. Well, it looks like we have Sarah Perdramo checking in. We have Samantha Focos coming in. Sarah Sanders, I believe.
Yeah. Solana Lesher checking in as well.
So that's a good move, good call there by Coach Bickley, getting some of his players a taste of this.
Sabrina Johnson will draw it in.
As we approach 50 seconds to go.
Boy, this has got to be tough for Ocean View. Talk about 5 fresh legs on the court. And these 5 girls for the Patriots have been playing 31 and a half minutes so far.
Sabrina Johnson to Stecker, and Stecker is fouled as she goes up with it. She'll head to the line again to shoot 2 more. Let's see how many that is here today. That's
Severson with the foul for Tri-City Christian.
These are going to be number 14 and 15 free throw attempts for Stecker. And it's not like she's out there dominating like size-wise, physically imposing. It's just her heart, and she goes after it. That just goes to show you don't have to be the biggest of players to kind of be the scrappiest of players, and that's what we're seeing here. Yeah, she knocks down the first free throw.
A workman's-like effort from Stecker this afternoon,
She misses the second, but she drives in, creates a steal.
Kendall Hicks with the rebound for Tri-City Christian.
Stecker misses a shot down low, gets her own rebound again. Now to Johnson, a mid-range shot, got it.
6 for Johnson on the night.
That's a good 13 points below her average. And the Eagles don't have to put up another shot, but you got to think with these fresh faces in here today, they're going to be eager, and there it is.
They're going to be pretty excited.
First shot is fired up by Sanders. She can't get the shot to go. And we have a foul as Malia Naputi went up for it, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2 with 5.8 remaining. So our player of the game is going to be Faith Kratz, who finished with, let's tally this up really quick, 18 points, numerous rebounds, numerous assists, and numerous steals.
Very official. Numerous. It's the best. Hey, I'm only so good at patting my belly and rubbing my tummy patting my head and rubbing my tummy at the same time.
It's hard to keep track of the game
of
and
course.
Keep all that. We need someone over here to do all the other stats. I can only do so much. Naputi knocks them both down. But I do know it's numerous.
Naputi's done a nice job today, too, playing that point guard position all afternoon for the Patriots. Had a couple of seconds off.
And that's it. Tri-City Christian is your Division V champion in the San Diego section, walking away with a 54-38 victory over Ocean View. And a game that they really controlled from the get-go. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have our player of the game interview with Faith Kratz, the player of the game for Tri-City Christian. Again, your final score, the Eagles 54, the Patriots 38 in the San Diego section Division V championship game.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lift violation call. It's over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh, baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wall. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller he stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown. Broke a tackle and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes a snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
And reasonably so. He's been doing a good job of leading this offense. Looking for his first touchdown pass of the season for Ray Hudson. And Ray Hudson gets both feet inside the end zone. Touchdown, Foothill.
Like you said earlier, it's 6'2" body frame, and can probably, what we just saw there was getting Randy Moss, was what we call getting Moss. Clearly just leaped over the defender there, landed both feet in bounds.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last minute.
Bullard trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer! Ball game. 25-19, Foothill wins it 3 games to 1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ball game.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft, the freshman running back for Bishops, is able to take it in. And that was a determined run there, Andy.
So 1st and 10. Brandon Lewis in the shotgun. Has time to throw. And he'll fire, and he has a mad diving catch. Did he hold on to it? He did. What a catch from Kendall Keys. And that may be the KBC Sports Player of the Week.
What a catch he laid himself out there, and a great throw, as you said. Read it nicely, did Lewis, and really caught his receiver on the go, and just kind of put it out there right on the outstretch of his fingertips. He laid out, and he made it.
He might be called upon to make a crucial kick. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain on the receiver screen. And Paulson fires across the right seam for Jack Finney, who makes a catch. Stiffs arms the defender at the 50 and is finally brought down at the Amador Valley 45-yard line. Flags flying late on the go for it. 4th and 3. They figure 3 is easier to get than the field goal at this point. And it's Paulson looking for Finney. Right seam, touchdown. Jack Finney makes the catch.
bounces off a defender. A 23-yard pass and catch from Paulson to Finney, and the Foothill Falcons are back out in front.
They certainly are. Finney lining up a tight end. I had a feeling that Paulson was going to look right side there as Chase Miller was lined up, receiver far side, but instead it was Finney straight to the post, and Paulson picks him out in stride again. The third catch on the drive for
Going
Finney.
to give it to Tyree on an exchange against the zone, do a little three-man weave. This is Tyrell back with it. Tyrell's going to go lob backdoor. Tyree Robinson with a flush.
Now that was nice. Very nice design play.
Uwaba back there. Bogart takes a snap. He's going to run the play. He's going to throw. He's got a man open at the 10. It's underthrown. It's incomplete. No, or is it caught? It is a catch. Wow, juggling catch inside the 5-yard line. Moliga. Was that Moliga pulling that one in? It is Moliga. Boy, that ball was deflected by one of the Falcons, and then Moliga, he lands on the ground and pulls it in. What a catch.
Set up with 3 men in the backfield, back to the wing. This time inside counter to Telefaro. No, they're going to throw this one. He's got a man open. And what a catch! What a grab by tight end Joe Gigantino. He must have bobbled that ball 4 times in the air, and he was actually tipped by the defender and had the presence of mind to keep his concentration and make the grab. Unbelievable catch. And the ball at the 29-yard line of the Eagles, and you can see the defense, they're still bewildered. How did he come up with that grab?
Unfazed, even with 2 defenders around him and 4 big. That's so unconventional for a guy to handle the ball so well. January with a one-hand jam.
He was not going to be denied there. Coming over was Milmo.
Bradshaw Christian's going to bring the starting unit out on the field one more time just to take a knee. 10 seconds left. They better hurry it up. Actually, they're going to try a field goal for Lawson. They're going to run out of time. Are they going to take? There's a snap, and they aren't even going to get the kickoff. They tried to hustle Lawson out there for a field goal opportunity to see if they could get her one. But it does not matter. They don't get the punt off in time. Drew Rickert just got the Gatorade shower on the sideline. Bradshaw Christian is your winner, 62-6. The final score. They are your D6 titleists this year. Here in 2000.
5 seconds left. Clock winding down. Poway has won the title. 56-0 over the Vista Panthers. The championship goes to Poway.
Well, your double wing T option offense down by 5. They're going to have to spread it out. They go with 3 receivers to the near side. That's the short side. 1 solo left. Back to throw. McHugh under pressure. Rolls out of it. Now he's dumped and dropped. And that's the last thing they could handle. And that's not what they could do. Bellerman now can't stop the clock. 4, 3, and that is going to do it. Santa Margarita, coming back from the dead, has won the Division I State Bowl Championship 42-37 in an improbable comeback against Bellarmine of San Jose. And the Bellarmine players on the field, on their knees, just absolutely dejected after playing just a gut-wrenching football game.
About how he was going to throw the football on this play, and Westlake might have been daring him to do so. Just joking, though, folks. Peros is going to take a knee. He does. That's going to wrap it up. Well, I'll tell you what. Westlake had an outstanding year. They win the Southern Section title, never easy. They went 14-0 coming in. They're going to finish 14-1. And there is no shame in losing to the De La Salle Spartans. De La Salle wins at 35-0. KBCSports.com postgame show.
Nino Holm. I can't see him, so give me a thumbs up when we're ready. Yeah. Welcome back to CIF San Diego.tv. Tri-City Christian, your Division V girl champions after defeating Ocean View 54-38. With us now, our player of the game, Sydney Petaway. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Now, you finished with 12 points, had numerous rebounds. Don't have your exact total, but you were all over the place while getting those rebounds. Is that your game?
Yeah, usually it is. Usually it's block shots, but I mean, rebounds is a strong point for me sometimes too, so I guess it was one of those games.
Gotcha. Now, you guys are coming off a loss to them last month. Did that have a lot to do with the performance you guys had today?
Like for a lot of us personally, it's like we want to come back and get revenge because we lost by 2 points.
Yeah.
So now we just want to come back strong and be better than last time.
This is a senior-laden team that you have. How special was this winning this on your senior year?
So special. Like I was really feeling like after losing to this team, we just had to come back and get it. And working together as a team, we were able to do it.
What's celebration plans for the victory?
I'm not sure. Hopefully dinner with the team.
Okay, well, we'll let you go celebrate with your team. That was our player of the game, Sydney Petaway, here on CIF San Diego.tv.